Imagine you're a star basketball player, one of the best on your college team. Big companies want you to wear their gear and post on social media, and they're willing to pay you for it. This is the new world of college sports, and for a player named Jacoby Gillespie at the University of Maryland, it seemed like a dream come true. He landed a deal that was worth a lot of money, nearly $100,000. But this dream is turning into a mystery, and a big fight is brewing over that cash. The story starts here. Jacoby was a standout player for Maryland. A group that helps Maryland players get paid, called Blueprint Sports, signed him to a contract. Everything seemed great. But then, like many college athletes do, Jacoby decided to change schools. He entered what's called the transfer portal and moved to the University of Tennessee. This is where the trouble began. According to Jacoby's family and his lawyer, the money suddenly stopped coming. They say they were promised that the paychecks would keep arriving each month, no matter what. They believed the deal was solid. Now, they claim they are still owed that $100,000, and they are so serious about it that they are taking the company to court. It looks like a simple case of a broken promise. But just when you think you know the whole story, a new character steps forward with a totally different version of events. His name is Harry Geller. He's the man who actually put the deal together for Jacoby. He says everyone is missing a huge piece of the puzzle. Harry claims there was a special rule written into the contract, a kind of fine print that the Gillespie family might have forgotten. He explained that the deal was not just free money. It was tied to a commitment. Jacoby was supposed to do charity work and make appearances around Maryland for the entire year. The money was for being a Maryland player, doing positive things in the Maryland community. Harry says he made it very clear from the beginning. He told the family, if you transfer, the payments will stop. It's a bit like having a part-time job at a local coffee shop. If you quit and move to a different state, you wouldn't expect them to keep paying you, right? Harry says this deal worked the same way. The money was for work he had to do there, in Maryland. So now we have two very different stories. On one side, a star player and his family feel cheated out of money they were promised. On the other side, the man who wrote the contract says a key rule was broken when the player left. Was it a promise that was broken, or a rule that was ignored? With both sides refusing to back down, this mystery isn't going to be solved on the basketball court. It's heading to a real court, where a judge will have to listen to both sides and decide who's telling the truth.